Hello, Professor. This is my presentation for week 2 assignment. I will now share my screen to show the 8 tasks that I completed. This is the 4 stars, and this is the part A of the 4 stars that I did here. And it's about handling of the outliners, where I use the box plot to show from z-score and the scatter plot here. The next was handling the outliners, and these are my programs and my histogram here. I also show here the distribution with all the features. Okay, so for the next task, which is bias and confounding variables, the confounding variables are a distortion in the projected measure of association that happens when the primary exposure of interest is mixed with some other circumstance that is related with the outcome. Height is a confounding factor because it is associated with the exposure, meaning that the determinants include both genetic, that is responsible for up to 80%, and environmental factors that are nutrition, disease, environment, physical workload, and economic background. And for part 3, handling the missing data, I use the height data set, and I check here in this data set, there were no missing values, so I use one. I use another that has missing values. And I use the mean to impute the missing values. And that's for task 3. And I also have task 7 here in this program in here. This is for the data cleaning. And what I have here, these are the programs, and I use the database on clean laptop. And I showed here the first 5 data. And what I have here is the discrepancies that shows here. And I also show the missing values just here. And I did in this part, this shows the basic values here. And I cleaned the data. When I ran it again, there were no missing values. I also checked for duplicates here. There were 29. When I cleaned it, it became 0. So that's for task 7. Now I do task 3. This is 3, 4. Now I do task 4. Task 4, I use the car data set, and these are the dimensions, the information, and missing values here. And I did the graph here, which shows the mean and the median value. And this is how I interpret the results here for 4. Now for task 5, which is data visualization, I use shopping and I visualize the data here of male and female shoppers in this data set. Okay, for task 6. Now for task 6, I did, what's task 6? Okay, it is the measure for central tendencies. And I use the data from wine, a wine data set. And here I have the values that I pull up. And I found the mean for the price column. And what I have here is a summary statistics for the numerical columns. And I checked for duplicates. They were 53,082. Then I used this program here to remove the duplicates, and I got 0 when I ran it again. And these are the numerical columns, the statistics for the numerical columns. And I found the media, the mean, the mode, and this is the graph. I also did the computation for the dispersion or variability, where I have the maximum value, the minimum value, the variance, standard deviation, and the interquartile range. And this is the graph for it. I also found here the skewness and the kurtosis value, and I have another histogram here to show that that is task 6, but I already explained task 7. So now I go to task 8. Task 8 with the group analysis. I use the Titanic data set for age and fear. And this is what I have here. And these are the statistics. Then I use the group by here, and I got these. These are the layout for the group, the average age for male versus female for Titanic passenger when I grouped them by categories. I also did another group by here for the class, for the P class, and I have the visuals here. So this is my presentation, and thank you.